Help support this channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Thanks. Now let's get started. So clueless Rishi is at it again. After getting totally slaughtered for last week's faux pas, today the UK public has now had an opportunity to see the TV interview that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak left the D-Day ceremony early for. And guess what? It's not good. Here, take a look at this clip of the Prime Minister trying to relate to Brits struggling to get by in a cost of living crisis by mentioning something he had to go without when growing up.
When you are wealthier than the king, what do you do day to day to make sure you're still in touch with the kind of struggles ordinary people face? Have you ever gone without something?
Yeah, I mean, my family emigrated here with very little, and that's how I was raised. I was raised with the values of hard work.
What did you go without as a child?
We went out with lots of things, right? Because my parents wanted to put everything into our education, and that was a priority.
So what sort of things had to be sacrificed?
Lots of things, right? So,
Can you give me an example
all
of something?
sorts of things. So, like lots of people, there'll be all sorts of things that I would have wanted as a kid that I couldn't have, right? Famously, Sky TV.
Okay.
So that was something that we never had growing up, actually.
So there you have it. The gaffes just keep on coming. Now, apart from Sunak's utter cluelessness, I have a few reasons why this is happening to him, or, at least, why the public are seeing all this. You've probably already heard a lot of Tory MPs want Rishi Sunak to step down before the election, but he's refusing. In my opinion, the Tory elite may be using their friends in the media, which is basically nearly every newspaper and broadcaster in the country, including the BBC, to put pressure on him to resign. In the past, his Sky TV gaffe probably wouldn't have made it into the final cut and, most likely, some sections of the media wouldn't have fired up the outrage regarding his exit from the D-Day ceremony last week. It just seems to me the media are intent on piling on the pressure. Even the Sky TV election debate showed Sunak is no longer afforded the protection of Rupert Murdoch's Sky News. I can't believe for one moment the unholy alliance between the Tory party and Rupert Murdoch is no more. So it may be the case that the Tory elites want and will use their friends to pile on even more pressure on Sunak until he quits or loses in the general election. A theory of mine is maybe the Tories want to make Rishi Sunak such a laughingstock in the public's eyes that people attribute all of the Tory party's failings to him, and then the party can shuttle in someone like David Cameron as a signifier that the Conservatives have returned to normalcy. If this is the case, I really do hope the British public don't fall for it. It was David Cameron's austerity policies that started all this mess in the first place. Then Boris, Liz, and now Sunak F things up some more. The problem isn't with any one individual in the party, although some are more dangerous than others, but with the party's whole belief and value system. When footballer Marcus Rashford wrote a letter to the government urging them to reverse their decision not to provide free school meals to kids from low-income households during the summer holidays of 2020, the Tory party with Boris Johnson as Prime Minister and Rishi Sunak as his Chancellor refused to do so multiple times, only relenting once they gauged the public outcry at their lack of empathy. Also, the fact that normal working people are bearing the brunt of the increase in gas prices because of the Ukraine war is a political choice by the Tory party, who could have placed the burden on gas companies rather than individuals struggling in a cost of living crisis exacerbated by the Tories. The truth is the Tories lack empathy. They always have done. And individuals with a lack of empathy is exactly who you don't want running a country when so many are struggling to get by. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Help support this channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Till next time.